In the house, back within the Bang on video. It looks like Arsenal are really battling it out. At one side we've got Unai Emery, who's actually speaking a lot of his roles at Arsenal and the problems at Arsenal that he faced. And on the other hand, you can see players that are expressing their views on their, the leadership under Mikel Arteta and the leadership under Unai Emery. They're actually not naming Unai Emery, but they're actually talking about the previous times and now the current times. And it seems that the players are happy, but it looks like, I think this is what Unai Emery said in the recent times. He said, I'm obviously partly responsible, but you see that the team has not exactly done better since I left in November. He's not wrong. He's completely not wrong about it. But I think when the downfall happens, when the downfall was happening, I think it started from Unai Emery's time, yeah, this season. So when it started from that end, I don't think so. I think the problem is very much inside. So I think more than I guess I think there's more to it to this interview. So if there is anything more, I'll definitely let you know, guys. But I think I'm not going to take sides of Unai Emery or Mikel Arteta because I don't think so. We have actually improved, but I think the best part that Arteta has done is to improve the tactical knowledge and the tactical positioning of the defenders. Well, I believe that was really effective thing that Arteta that happened since Arteta has come to Arsenal. And the best part is that the players actually have responded in a much better way. Also, there are lots of injuries in a lot of positions, so I don't think I'm going to blame Mikel Arteta in any single way. But Mikel Arteta was actually asked about the top four. Does he even believe about top four? He says everybody's giving points away. It will depend on us. If we are able to put 3 or 4 wins in a row, we will be much closer. At the moment, we are far from it, but there are a lot of games to play. It is very tight. And according to a report from France, again, as I said, you guys, that Papa Gay from Le Havre is in a deal close to 6 million euros, and Arsenal are close to do that because the defensive midfielder has actually less than 18 months left on his current deal. Well, you can see all the Arsenal players are actually really having fun in Dubai, ladies and gentlemen, with camels, with traveling, with this and that. Unbelievable. Well, here's a stat for you guys. The percentages of Premier League goals scored away from home, Alexander Lacazette has 22% of that. That's really less, isn't it? Mesut Ozil has 38%, and high are the ones. Most highest is Andre Arshavin, 57% of scoring most amount of goals away from home. Well, rumors are flying around that Arsene Wenger he will be getting his statue outside the Emirates Stadium. I think it's long overdue, isn't it? Great times, great times. Moving on, Henrik Mkhitaryan will return this summer from Roma unless Roma pay 20 million pounds. Well, exactly that is what Arsenal are asking for Henrik Mkhitaryan. It looks like Roma is definitely not going to, splash the cash. The Armenian winger is currently on loan at Roma and is keen to sign for the Italian Giants on a permanent basis in the summer. But Roma are not prepared to meet Arsenal's 20 million pound valuation for the 31-year-old. Well, Aaron Ramsey is best suited to Manchester United if he returns to England, says Tony Cascarino. But he says when a club buys a player on a free transfer, they can afford to pay huge wages, safe in the knowledge that if it doesn't work out, the player can be sold early and the club should recoup the signing on fee. And I think that's what we will see with Aaron Ramsey. Ramsey played in the Juventus defeat away to Verona on Saturday, but it was very typical of his first season in Italy as he came on as a substitute and didn't have an impact on the game. I can see the former Arsenal man back in the Premier League next season, and let's see. Let's see. Well, biggest shock that's coming because as we know that Barcelona were looking to sign Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Right now, they're actually reportedly plotting a 21 million pound move for Lucas Perez. Well, Lucas Perez. I mean, from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, they actually went on Lucas Perez. I mean, it's like you're buying Rolls Royce. You don't have money, and now you are actually fine with a very cheap car. Unbelievable. Wow. Moving on. Well, um, also Mesut Ozil actually has claimed that Arsenal players are finally understanding their roles under new boss Mikel Arteta. He said, "We didn't speak to each other, but I know him. We played together under Wenger. He just arrived here, but everyone knows what he wants. Our goal, or my goal, is to give everything on the pitch to help the team, and I think the coach sees that because I'm playing. My personal goal was always to stay healthy and help the team. This is my goal this season as well. Of course, I had a difficult time under Unai, so I didn't play. Right now, I'm happy. I'm playing, and let's see. Wow, isn't it great? Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views, news, and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon when you do that. You get two videos about Arsenal every single day. Well, I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.